Hi, it's Michelle Oliver, and I want to speak for just a few minutes about transformation. The course you are about to embark on is a transformational course, and I want to share a little bit about what that really means. There are a lot of buzzwords out there right now, and there is every kind of course available under the sun all over the internet. Anyone can basically go on YouTube or go to many, many different platforms and take a free course on virtually anything. Why would you choose to invest in a course like this? And here's why. Because a true transformation will allow you not to only move beyond what you thought you were capable of accomplishing, but it will help you to actually accomplish that so that you have measurable, trackable results. And of course, that could be as simple as if you're learning to tie your shoe, right? That is a very concrete, obvious result when you learn how to do something like tying your shoe. When you take a course, the buzzword right now is transformation. So I just want to clarify what that means when you are going through this course that you are involved in now. So think about it like this. The picture that often comes to mind, the classic image, is the butterfly, right? The butterfly first is a caterpillar and then goes through all these stages of quote unquote transformation or change. The form actually changes until at last it is revealed as the freedom which it always contained as potential of the butterfly. Or think of the egg, and the egg is just an egg until one day out of it hatches a chick. And that's amazing, or a bird, or whatever kind of creature is inside a dragon. So, when we talk about transformation, I want you to think about it like this. A transformation suggests that not only the form changes, but you literally leave the form behind. It is an absolute requirement because, as with the butterfly does not take the caterpillar with it. And the chick or the bird does not take the eggshell, it leaves it behind. So, just by definition, a transformation requires that you leave the existing form behind. Okay, now, if you imagine too, the transformation requires that you outgrow the existing constraint. The constraint could be the caterpillar or the egg, the confines of the egg. It could be your existing environment. It could be your existing habits, your existing habit of thought, your existing mindset, your existing skills, your existing knowledge. Any constraint that restricts you and prevents you from actually becoming, experiencing, expressing the potential that you have inside, right? So, the transformation, when you take a course like this, it doesn't just address the skill, because in order to achieve and implement knowledge, you have to have the mindset that will allow you to do that, right? So I may know how to lift a weight. I may know how to eat very healthy food. And the reason I don't do those, which I do, but if I didn't, it would be because of my thinking, my habits, my emotions, something that is on the inside. So every time, every module, every benchmark, every new skill, every bit of knowledge that is delivered to you in a transformational course will actually require that you change the constraint and leave it behind. So that could mean that a habit has to be left behind and you have to adopt a new one. In the case of eating or working out or whatever, in the case of flying, if you're a butterfly, and think about that steady progression that a butterfly goes through that you can actually observe. The same thing happens to us, wherein we are presented with an opportunity to learn a new skill. And it is absolutely important that we put out the extraordinary effort required to do so. That causes us to grow, which is uncomfortable. So a trademark of transformation is feeling uncomfortable, feeling sometimes chaotic, sometimes feeling awkward or, out of the comfort zone. That is a trademark requirement of transformational anything. The deeper, more permanent transformation often comes from crisis. It could come from a crisis that's all internal, where you just get sick and tired of being sick and tired, where you just hit an emotional or mental wall, where you will not accept or tolerate some type of behavior that of your own or someone else's. It could be a traumatic experience that you didn't think you were asking for, but somehow you actually invited into your life and world that cause you and force you to transform. So a transformation is more than just going through the modules and learning and studying and memorizing and then regurgitating, and then you get the degree and you go on. And I'm not discounting university by any means. I'm just saying that transformation often requires involvement on every level: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So the more engaged you can become in the learning experience, the more transformation you will experience and the more rapidly you will transform and the more graceful the whole operation will be, because there won't be so much pushback or resistance. The environment is optimal and it's created that way consciously with complete knowledge from us as to how this has all been put together. A lot of thought, a lot of thought, a lot of physical effort, a lot of heart, a lot of understanding, and much, much knowledge and skill is being provided to you. And it is an absolute privilege for me and for all of us who have poured into this. And there is just nothing more wonderful than experiencing transformation with another human being. So I just wanted to bring some of these thoughts to your attention and let you know that in order to provide valuable training, everyone goes through the transformation. And I continue to do that daily in many, many, many ways. So thank you for being here. I cannot wait to see how you will transform. And we are here to support you in every way.